How much time does Luffy really have left to live? For a long time now, that has been a brutally cruel calculation. Law once said that if he ever performed the perennial youth surgery, he would have to pay for it with his own life. And every time Luffy transforms, it comes with an enormous cost to his lifespan. Gear 2 speeds up his blood circulation and burns through his life force. Gear 3 pumps air into his bones, forcing his body to expand suddenly under extreme pressure. Gear 4 coats his entire body in armament haki, continuously wearing down his muscles and blood vessels. And Gear 5 goes even further, directly burning away his lifespan. The sun god descends, his whole body turns pure white, and he laughs like a madman. At times, Luffy can barely even control himself. After every use, he turns into a shriveled old man, completely drained and stripped of his ability to fight. That is the clearest proof that his life is being consumed at a terrifying rate. And that is not all. Luffy has also undergone hormone treatment twice, directly cutting more than 20 years off his lifespan. If we assume that the average person in this world can live to around 100, then Luffy may now have less than 10 years left. But the problem is even worse than that. Without Gear 5, Luffy can barely stand among the true top-tier monsters anymore. On Egghead Island, in just half a day, Luffy entered his Nika state 5 different times, more often than most people eat. If he does not use Gear 5, his combat power is not enough. But if he does use Gear 5, he pays for it with his life. In other words, Luffy is literally fighting with his own lifespan. So if there is any way to stop his life from burning away this quickly, there may be only one answer left. Law, using the perennial youth surgery to grant Luffy eternal life. Earlier, Law was defeated by Blackbeard and nearly died, but he was saved at the last possible moment. As a sworn ally and one of Luffy's closest brothers-in-arms, if Law returns, there is no doubt he will stand by Luffy again. And when the final moment comes on the battlefield, when Luffy has completely exhausted his life force, it is very possible that Law will choose to sacrifice himself, using his own death to exchange for Luffy's immortality. That would not be surrender. It would be the most tragic and glorious passing of the torch imaginable.